Hello everyone, today I'm going to be explaining why advanced methods are harder yet faster and why beginners methods are slower yet easier. So it basically comes down to how these methods are broken up into different steps. So in the beginner's method there's about 7 steps. So cross, first layer corners, second layer edges, the top cross is 2 steps, and then the top corners are also 2 steps. That adds up to 7. For the advanced method, or at least the Friedrich method, CFOP, there's only 4 steps. So cross, F12 pairs, OLL, and PLL. So that's a full 3 steps difference. And what that does is, in the beginner's method, you're kind of taking everything a lot slower and a lot smaller chunks. In the advanced method, you're taking them in bigger chunks. And I like to compare this to trying to move a pile of bricks, because for the beginner's method, it's like moving a pile of bricks only 1 or 2 at a time to a different location. So the benefit is that, you know, it's a lot easier to move 1 or 2 bricks at a time, but if you do that, it's going to take a lot longer compared to, you know, the advanced method, which would be the equivalent to taking, you know, 3 or 4 or 5 bricks at a time to another location. So then that trade-off is that you have to be a lot stronger. So in this case, you know, use more logic, have to know more algorithms. So you have to move more bricks at a time, so you need to be stronger, but it takes a lot less time. So that's kind of an analogy if you want to think of it that way. And also, kind of what the methods do is, with the advanced methods, they take basically less moves. So people who use advanced methods, not only they just turn faster, but they also use a lot less moves. And then beginners methods, you know, they take a lot more moves, and that's because they're taking them in very small chunks, whereas in advanced methods you kind of use logic and algorithms to solve more pieces in less time. And that's kind of just what it comes down to, is the way that the methods are chunked up. So basically, the less steps you have, you know, you're going to have to know more for each individual step, but since there's less steps overall, you can use less moves typically. And in simpler methods, it's just the opposite. So like I said, basically just how the method is chunked up, and that's why, you know, beginners methods are a lot slower, but they're pretty easy to learn, especially, you know, if you don't have a lot of experience. That's why it's a beginner's method, because it's real simple, kind of in plain English, really simple steps, whereas then you'd move up to an advanced method where, you know, steps are combined, algorithms are thrown at you, have to use a lot more logic, and that's what makes them so fast, is because there's less steps. So anyways, hopefully you can kind of get the gist of what I'm saying here and why advanced methods are faster yet harder, and I hope you learned from this video. Thank you for watching.